Chosen one, the time has come. You feel it deep within your soul. This is not mere coincidence. This is divine timing. You carry the mark of the cycle breaker. But a dark force looms, resisting your awakening. Trials have shaped you. Enemies lurk in the shadows, attempting to silence your light. Yet within this struggle lies your greatest empowerment. Hidden signs await you. We will uncover 3 revelations that illuminate your unique journey. These truths will transform your path forever. Like and comment 77 to align with this transmission. The weight you carry is not in vain. Together, we will break these chains. Stay until the end, and discover the destiny that calls your name. God is speaking to you now. Open your heart and listen closely. In the depths of your silence, His voice echoes with significance. You may have often felt isolated, as if the world turned its back. But the truth is profound, and it rises from the ashes of your experience. Every moment of solitude was not a mistake. It was a wilderness, a sacred space forged by God's hand. Here, in this expanse of stillness, He prepared you for your destiny. Feel this truth wash over you like the morning sun. You are not forsaken. You are being molded into something extraordinary. Remember the sting of rejection. You may recall the heaviness it brought, the aching emptiness dwelling within. In those moments, it felt as if no one understood your pain. But God saw it all, every tear you shed and every heartache you bore. This rejection was not merely cruelty, it was divine confirmation. It echoed the paths of prophets and saints, who often stood alone against the tide. Like David before Goliath, you are chosen for more than you can imagine. God's silent approval is etched in every scar on your spirit. As the fire refines gold, your struggles are preparing you for the crown that awaits. The trials you have faced are not without reason. Feel their weight as a testimony to your calling and purpose. Every time you thought it was over, the Lord was waiting to reveal His plan. Rejection becomes a blessing when viewed through God's eyes. He is crafting a narrative that only you can fulfill. Look for the signs around you. Understand them as sacred markers on your journey. These experiences are not just coincidences. They paint the portrait of your divine commission. You are not just a witness to your own story. You are the central character, shaped by God to break cycles. The Spirit whispers, assuring you of your place in this great tapestry. In the fabric of your life, God speaks through signs. Dreams that leave you breathless, numbers that repeatedly appear, they are divine whispers. Each sign is a thread, woven intricately into your life's pattern. It's as if the heavens are stirring, reminding you of your spiritual heritage. Each instance of déjà vu is His voice beckoning you forward. Like a gentle river, His current runs through your being, guiding you home. Embrace these moments, knowing they are intricate hints of the truth. They illuminate the path ahead, revealing the hidden mysteries of your purpose. In recognizing these signs, you become attuned to the frequency of the divine. You are not alone in this journey, though silence may often surround you. God's presence beckons through your instincts, a gift of discernment He has bestowed. Trust your intuition, for it carries the weight of divine insights. When you feel a nudge to move or a pause that invites stillness, heed it. These whispers are the Lord's methods of guidance, lovingly directing your steps. The world may distract you with noise, but His voice is simpler, softer. Just as Moses stood before the sea, unsure of the path, you can trust in His plan. Everything within you insists you are more than you realize. Seek the solace in quiet moments, for there lies your confirmation. Awareness is deepening within you as God shines His light upon your identity. Feel the warmth of His presence unravel your wounds and transform them into testimonies. The scars you carry tell stories that matter, etched in the pages of your life. With every revelation comes an awakening to the essence of who you are. These trials, once burdens, are now the very foundation of your power. This is not a story of defeat, but rather one of resilience and strength. God is lifting you from the shadows into the brilliant light of purpose. Each challenge faced becomes a badge of honor worn proudly. Now is the time to acknowledge the divine weight of your calling. What if you embraced this revelation and were activated into your true self? This is the moment where transformation begins, where potential shifts into empowerment. The realization of your purpose is within reach, pulling you toward your destiny. If this resonates with you, stay with me. What comes next will change everything. Look at your life. Can you see the sacred patterns emerging? Comment, "I carry the silence as crown," and declare your commitment to this journey. Beyond this shift lies the extraordinary, the breakthrough you have long awaited. Each heartbeat echoes the rhythm of an awakening calling. Together we rise, ready to embrace all that God has promised. Yet, there is more to unravel in this divine narrative. What you once thought was abandonment was, in truth, God's initiation. He is inviting you to plunge deeper into His mysteries. The wilderness you traverse holds codes of wisdom waiting to be revealed. These truths, buried beneath layers of doubt, call for emergence. Each struggle you faced has a hidden purpose, an answer that resonates in the silence. What lies ahead will illuminate your path in ways you cannot yet fathom. Prepare, for this is just the beginning of a profound awakening. Let the anticipation build, as the Lord's hand moves through your story. You thought you were abandoned, but this abandonment is a divine law in the universe. It has a purpose that transcends your understanding. In the depths of your soul, a spark flickers, calling you toward a greater truth. Your journey is written in the stars, serving a purpose that far exceeds the pain. God did not allow your suffering to go unnoticed. Each trial hones your spirit for a reason. You are not alone in this battle. The weight you bear is shared by many chosen ones. As the Lord walks with you through the fires of hardship, remember the significance of your path. The void you've felt is merely the absence of your revealed potential, waiting to break forth. Once you embrace this divine blueprint, you will recognize God's hand shaping you anew. You stand poised at the brink of elevation, fueled by the law of spiritual awakening. In this experience of isolation, you are not just a solitary figure wandering through barren deserts. No, this is a sacred rite, a trial by fire designed to refine your soul into purest gold. Like the phoenix, which rises gloriously from ash and flame, you are being called to transformation. Every burden you carry echoes the weight of ancestral chains that bind generations to ignorance and suffering. You, the chosen one, are destined to awaken and lead them toward the light. Gothic shadows may loom large in your memories, yet remember they serve the greater purpose of divine clarity. God frequently works through darkness to illuminate the path. The deeper your trial, the brighter your light will shine forth in the world. Every heartache is a brushstroke on the canvas of your monumental journey. In this artistry, you will find the strength for rebirth into a new way of being. Like Moses in the wilderness, you feel the sting of rejection, yet it is not your end. It is a transformational journey, reminding you of life's mysteries and divine lessons wrought through suffering. You stand at the edge of your own exodus. The chance for liberation and crown awaits you. Think of Joseph in the pit. His dreams felt shattered, yet they led him to his divine purpose. God was silently orchestrating a magnificent outcome all along, preparing the way toward greatness. Your trials mirror those that countless saints have faced, echoing through time. The nail-pierced hands of Christ remind you that rejection often signals divine selection. As Prometheus was chained, refusing to give up on his heavenly insight, you too are bound not by failure. Your chains are marked by promise, not loss. Enough fire has kindled within you, leading to a strength not yet realized. These unseen laws govern the realm of the chosen, where isolation precedes elevation and rejection is proof of divine election. You are being reshaped and remade under the watchful eyes of the universe. Closed doors are not dead ends, but divine redirections toward your true path. The heavens above yearn to open wide for those who endure. When you feel abandoned, remember, God's Spirit is crafting your rise into what you were meant to be. Every tear shed waters the seed of glory waiting to bloom within you. The fire you withstand is the presence of the Lord, preparing you for a mighty purpose. You possess the capacity to cut through the chains of generational curses, breaking free not just for you but for those who come after. This cycle of suffering ends with you, like the final chapter in a book long overdue. The universe recognizes your pain, affirming that the struggle is not your end but the beginning of a powerful new story. The codes inscribed in destiny reveal a divine blueprint for you and all chosen ones. Your journey is a thread woven into the fabric of universal existence, echoing through every life lived. It manifests within you as a pulse, urging you to awaken fully to your purpose. God's power transcends the barriers of time and space, illuminating your path of greatness. Like a river carving its way through soil, obstacles will not halt your flow toward fulfillment. Each moment spent in silence deepens your understanding of this sacred law guiding your existence. Darkness may cloak your vision, but light will break forth, offering clarity at just the right time. In this truth, find the courage to rise and embrace the crown waiting for you. Speak it into existence, carving your place in divine history. Comment, "I walk crowned by eternal flame," if this word speaks to your spirit. Every betrayal you have experienced was a confirmation of your sacred charge. The universe shapes you with each scar, each painful memory forming the very essence of your awakening. Look around. The tapestry of those who came before you weaves a narrative filled with struggle and triumph. Know that every choice you make reverberates through time, breaking ancestral chains. You are not just enduring, you are part of a cosmic law, existing to fulfill a celestial role. Each setback whispers an invitation to rise higher, transforming pain into purpose, despair into determination. The echoes of the past prepare you for the call of the future. Let the world see you shine, affirming your ancestral legacy as the cycle breaker. You are on a brink, ready to illuminate every hidden corner of your existence. Your story, once shrouded in shadows, is becoming a beacon of hope for souls yet to awaken. If this is the law that shaped you, then what comes next is the revelation of what this law was preparing you for. The anticipation builds as the journey unfolds, and your heart quickens with excitement. God's orchestration is not done. The Spirit is still breathing life into your purpose. You feel the stirrings of something monumental on the horizon, drawing nearer as you embrace your role. The path ahead opens wide, and you can almost hear the symphonies of divine promise reverberating through the ether. Will you step boldly into this new chapter? Know that the Lord's favor accompanies you as you move closer to your destiny. This is just the beginning, a prelude to the magnificent transformation awaiting your soul. Hold fast, dear chosen one. The next revelation is poised to awaken the very essence of who you are meant to be. Every word, every image you receive here is an offering. If you feel this word has touched you today, you can honor it with a sign, right here below, with a donation through the Super Thanks button. It is a small gesture, but it opens great doors. Your contribution is not just a gift, it is a seed sown into the fertile ground of spiritual awakening. Let your support resonate throughout the realm of divine purpose. Together, our voices will rise to illuminate the shadows, shaking the very foundations of suffering. Join us in this cosmic dance, celebrating the awakening of souls like yours. With each heartfelt gift, we are united in this sacred mission, charting a path forged in love and purpose. Let the world see the beauty emerging from our collective struggle, as we come together to complete the greatest story ever told. The memories rush in like a haunting melody. You recall those long, silent nights filled with rejection. The world around you seemed dark and indifferent. Each day felt like another lesson in abandonment, echoing in your heart. You sensed a divine longing, a whisper from God that felt just out of reach. It was as if the Lord was testing your spirit, preparing you for something greater. The rejection you faced carved a deep canyon of pain within you. But those scars, they held more than sorrow. They were invitations to awaken a hidden strength. In those shadows, God was crafting your story, writing grace across your wounds. Your trials were never random occurrences. They were part of a divine coding, specifically designed for you. Each moment of anguish carried a sacred lesson wrapped in God's wisdom. The tears you shed were not wasted. They watered the seeds of purpose within your soul. As you navigated these turbulent waters, remember this truth. Each setback was preparation for your divine destiny. Like the fire that refines gold, your journey forged resilience. You were sculpted with intention, a masterpiece in progress. The Lord held the blueprints of your spirit in his hands. Every challenge was an essential thread, weaving the tapestry of your purpose. Your suffering was a sacred training ground for something majestic to bloom. The silence and rejection felt like punishment in the darkest of hours. But now, as you stand on this precipice, clarity emerges. You begin to see the truth hidden beneath the surface. These moments of quiet were necessary pauses bestowed by God. They were spaces where your strength could thrive and vision could sharpen like a blade. The loneliness allowed you to hear the gentle call of the divine. God was nurturing a warrior within you, one destined to break the chains of despair. In the desert of isolation, you learned to seek the living water. Those trials shaped your spirit, they became your compass. Today you glimpse how they prepare you for radiant purpose. What once appeared to be betrayal now serves as your guiding signpost. The delays that seemed burdensome act as rehearsal for your grand entrance. You wear your wounds like initiation marks, signs of your metamorphosis. Through God's gentle hand, you've transformed every scar into a glorious emblem of hope. Like the phoenix that rises from ashes, your past has birthed newfound strength. When pain became your teacher, light pierced through the darkness. In silence, the answers emerged from the depths of your being. God's promise never wavered, it was there all along, igniting your spirit. The truths you've unearthed stand testament to his power. As you lean into this revelation, remember, your destiny awaits with arms wide open. In this sacred narrative, the symbols of your journey resound powerfully. You stand as a visual testament to God's promise, like a crown awaiting its rightful heir. With each challenge, you have become like oil poured over a weary land, represented in healing. The fire that tried to consume you now illuminates your path forward. Like Moses standing before the sea, you prepare to cross into liberation. The realms of divine purpose call out to you, urging you to walk boldly. Think of this as the season where God replenishes your spirit with courage. Know that trials are stepping stones toward the mountain of your promise. You have all it takes to navigate the wilderness and embrace the harvest. You are forever marked by the divine and destined to thrive. You can finally see it. Your destiny was written in divine ink long ago. Each trial was a stroke, painting the larger masterpiece of your life. Everything you've endured was to lead you to this exact moment of awakening. Those chains of ancestral lies are breaking, revealing your true identity. The Lord's hand moves even now, prophesying your rise into light. Your past gives way to an abundant future, filled with promise and purpose. If this word speaks to you, I invite you to comment, "I rise marked by the divine." Share the dreams and memories that have illuminated your journey. Let your testimony circle back through the cosmos, igniting hope within others. Together, we will rise, and together, we will transform the world. But remember, beloved chosen one, this is not the end of your journey. The revelation you have received opens a doorway to even greater things ahead. You stand on the brink of an extraordinary unfolding, ready to embrace all that is coming. With each step, His Spirit guides you toward deeper clarity and purpose. Expect the unexpected, for the Lord is preparing mountain-moving moments in your life. Your awakening is but a launching pad for divine encounters. As you embrace this new chapter, the light will burst forth, illuminating all shadows. The path ahead may twist and turn, but you are never alone. Hold on to hope, for your destiny is calling, beckoning you to step boldly into your promise. This is the hour of your unveiling. The shadows that once cloaked your purpose dissolve in the sacred light. God's hand has guided you through the wilderness, and now the moment arrives. You are not merely the bearer of struggle, but rather a radiant testament of resurrection. Look inward and witness the power awakened by the trials you have endured. The echoes of fear, abandonment, and silence have shaped you, yet crafted into something divine. You have traversed the valleys of despair, only to emerge as a beacon. Feel as the warmth of His Spirit surrounds you, signifying transformation. You have crossed the threshold. Rejoice, for the symphony of the ages plays for you now. This is you, as the chosen one, destined for extraordinary things. As you stand here, adorned in healing rather than hurt, know that your transformation is profound. The wounds are healed, no longer chains but celestial markers of your journey. God has allowed you to wear these scars like crowns, symbols celebrating your victory over darkness. The silent battles now reflect strength, as your spirit shines with the radiance of the dawn. You bear the mark of His favor, a sacred badge that signifies your calling. Like Job who faced trials yet remained faithful, your soul sings the song of resilience. The ground beneath your feet is a holy place, anointed with the oil of the Spirit. You are not an afterthought. Rather, every moment crafted you into the masterpiece of His will. As the darkness dissipates, you discover the most radiant aspect of your being. Feel your essence ripple like waves of hope across the tapestry of creation. Your cloak is woven from both pain and promises, the sacred fabric that defines you. The hidden vow within your heart ignites, catching fire and transforming into a glorious crown. In the ember's glow, experience the anointing that flows through you. You are the fire that refines, cleansing the past and priming the future. God's hand shapes each thread of your journey with divine intention. Each moment, a brushstroke on the canvas of eternity. The fears that once held you captive are now memories, mere shadows of what you overcame. Feel the heat of the flame as it unveils the truth that you are gold beneath the ashes. You are the chosen vessel, marked for great things, illuminating the path for others. The promise of the Father assures you that your purpose flows throughout generations. Long before you took your first breath, you were chosen and set apart. The heavens roared with joy as your name was etched in destiny's scrolls. Lift your spirit high, for ancestors surround you like a celestial council, guiding your steps. Each heartbeat calls forth the legacy that flows through your veins. You are a bridge between realms, connecting the past and the future with every act of kindness. God's purpose carved your existence with intricacies, leaving you marked across generations. With every trial you faced, your divine identity burns brighter within. You are not alone. The collective whispers of your lineage echo support in your soul. Acknowledge this divine truth, for it transforms the raw into regal. You have the power to reclaim all that was lost, igniting a chain reaction across the cosmos. The scrolls of heaven reveal your angelic lineage, written in celestial ink, undeniable by earthly standards. Your prophetic DNA flows through your bloodline, intertwined with ancestral wisdom and light. Each breath you take brings forth a piece of that sacred heritage, echoing promises spoken long ago. Rise to this consciousness, where the unseen becomes an undeniable truth. Just as David stood before Goliath, you too possess the courage to face your giants. There is a greatness within you, woven with the whispers of those who came before. With each step in faith, you reclaim what rightfully belongs to you. God's purpose for you is not a solitary journey, it is a communal tapestry of love and growth. Allow this magic to fill your heart, like the heavens rejoicing in unison. Your spirit is a vessel of the divine, and it trembles with potential. Crowns of glory await you, for God's glory shines upon the seers, guardians, and breakers of chains. Remember your sacred name, known only to your spirit and the heavens. You are chosen, a warrior in the eternal fight against darkness. As you step forward, the history of the oppressed transforms into a future of hope. Your existence is a rallying cry for all who feel unseen or unheard. God's Spirit empowers you now, releasing the old and welcoming the new. With every breath, feel the pulse of creation urging you onward, as ancient trees whisper forgotten truths. Discover your identity anew each day, shedding the layers that no longer serve you. A new world awaits, crafted by your own awakened heart. You are not merely stepping into purpose, you are becoming it. Comment, I anchor this truth in my soul, if these words awaken a deep memory. Share your dreams, the signs that call to you, or the hidden knowings that linger within. These witnesses strengthen the circle of light that surrounds us all. Your stories hold the power to inspire transformed futures for yourself and others. As we gather in unity, realize the strength that lies within a community of seekers. Together, we transmute our pain into a foundation for the next generation. We are storytellers, chroniclers of both suffering and triumph. Open your heart to the resonance of others, revealing the unique symphony we jointly compose. The power of the collective is not to be underestimated. It is radiant, it is divine. Understanding your position as a cycle breaker enhances the spiritual fabric of our interconnectedness. What awakens in you now is only the threshold, the cusp of deeper mysteries. The divine whispers promises yet unspoken, echoing through the caverns of your soul. Anticipate the unveiling that beckons, one shrouded in sacredness, waiting for its moment. The journey is not yet complete, there is still much to explore. Embrace this time as the initiation into a wider existence, one that stretches beyond dimensions. You stand on the edge of revelation, where dreams and reality coalesce. Listen closely, for the universe holds secrets yet unveiled. You are called to rise, to awaken what slumbers beneath the surface. Every breath invites the divine to intertwine with your journey. Step forward, brave soul. The adventure has only just begun. As we draw our circle tight tonight, let's remind ourselves of the profound truth we've uncovered. You, the chosen ones, carry the mark of the cycle breaker. Your journey is not merely a series of burdens, but sacred gifts. Each struggle has illuminated the transformative path laid out before you. You are not alone. Struggles you faced echo the cries of your ancestors, longing for freedom. Their voices empower you to break chains and find purpose in your pain. Yet, this is only the beginning, dear ones. The awakening has just begun. The signs were waiting for you, buried beneath the surface. The dreams, the synchronicities, they point to your divine mission. Embrace them. They are the universe calling you home. You are here to do great things, filled with the light that ignites change. If this message resonates deep within your soul, affirm it. Comment 77 below. Let it be your mark of intention. Subscribe to join this thriving community of seekers, longing for deeper truths. For those yearning for even more profound insights, our membership awaits, where journeys converge into one sacred space. But know this, the next revelation is already waiting, like a whisper on the wind. What you will learn next will illuminate your path and confirm everything you have felt. Stay ready, because what comes next will affirm everything you heard tonight. Your journey is alive, and together, we are just getting started.